Hello and welcome once again to my garage here in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. As earlier today, I went to the junkyard on my own time a little bit, and I found in the junkyard two Porsche 911 turbos, two of them. So I couldn't pass them up, and I have since I purchased them and have completely rebuilt both of them. They're both done. I just want to point out that 100% across the board, this car is $291,000 with a restoration bonus of $58,000, and that makes a total of $350,000. The other car is also 100% across the board, but its value is $194,000 with a $38,000 restoration bonus for $233,000. And I am not certain why these two cars, which are identical, 666 horsepower, and this one should also be 666 horsepower, I'm not certain why this car is so much more valuable. The only thing that's different is the mileage. This one has 92,000 miles, and the other one has 131,000 miles. So this one has 33,000 more miles on it than the other one. It just doesn't seem like it should be that much of a difference in value solely based on the mileage. But anyway, I just wanted to show off a little bit. I'm going to sell both of these because I have a turbo. I have a 911 turbo and I have a 911 RS America in my collection, so I don't need to keep either of these. I just bought them for the money. So $350,000, $233,000, $583,000 for those two cars. Yeah, I could do that kind of thing all day. Alright, back to the junkyard then. Okay, here we are. What is that? Is that another? Looks like a Pagani. This is a Joyera rather than the Joyera Tempesta that I did. I don't really want to do another one of those. This is a different model. The Tempesta was different. I've already done one of those. Smith 1500. I see a Lamborghini Diablo. And this, I think, is the Porsche 918. Yeah. Is that like a fire extinguisher on the floor there? Is this a race car? Porsche 918 Spider. Yeah, I don't really want to do that one either. Let's see what else is here. Oh, good. This is actually something I really have been wanting to do. This is an Aston Martin DB5. $123,000. This is a car. This is one of my favorite modded cars to do, and I have been wanting to do one of these for this series. What else is here? Oh no! Look at that. That's a DeLorean right there. And this is the lit 370Z. This isn't the... Yeah, this is just the regular DeLorean. The DeLorean, of course, is really not particularly valuable, but it is fun to do. I have one. Since the time I downloaded the mod, I got one, and I've already rebuilt it and kept it. So this one I can rebuild and sell. And nothing else here that I want, so let's get out of here. Okay, here we are with our 2 rust buckets. And this, I love doing this car. I've done so many of them, and I do them. I like doing them, of course, because they're super valuable, but they're also very cool. So it has 2 brake servos for some reason. Fan housing B. Okay, let's see which seats it has in it. I should remember this by now. Seat 9, leather D. Okay, now I can buy all my body parts. Okay, that's everything. And the fenders are actually this little slot right here. Took me a long time to figure that one out. Okay, that should be 100% body condition. Yep. So remember, the car was $123,000 when I bought it. Now it's $498,000 already. I don't even have to do any more work on it, and I've already made $300,000. And this is actually another one that I can, just to prove a point. This car, when I was first playing the game and leveling up and going to the junkyard and buying stuff, I must have done 10 of these before I had access to the welder and the paint shop and all that. And with the body and parts condition at 100%, even with the frame and interior still in the trash, this thing sells for $900,000 to $1 million. God, so many dirty, rusty parts. It kills me. That, of course, is the reason why we keep playing this game, right? Because you get the satisfaction of making it shiny and pretty once all the dirty, grody stuff is gone. Look at that DeLorean over there. I feel like I'm going to get tetanus just looking at it. For a second there, I was concerned I didn't take off the other sway end link. It would have been beeping at me. Okay, I have so much stuff to dispose of now. Where did the other... There's the flywheel. And where's the other... There it is, the clutch release bearing. Let's do this stuff in order so I don't lose track of what's what. And it was the rear suspension end, so I need the bushings. I bought one extra bushing. Oh well, I'll use it in the front. I don't remember which rear sway bar it was. Should have paid more attention. Sway bar B. Okay, closing in on the end of this here. Have the hubs. Shock absorber A, gearbox. All that's left now is suspension arms and the rims. This particular car uses non-standard tires. It uses non-standard tire sizes, and I don't really like enabling that, so I just get as close as I can. Oh man, what were those? I keep forgetting. 16. And the tires are 170/90/16, which you can't get. I think I end up getting like 175/85. Yeah. So instead of 170/90, I get 175/85. So slightly wider, slightly lower, but otherwise the same. Ordinarily, when I build one of these now, I would chrome the rims too. I'm not going to do that now. I just want to show how much the car is worth once its parts and body condition is done. That should be everything, yes. So I can flush all the bad parts now. Almost there. This particular rear end I'm finding a little bit tedious. So many little bits. Okay, now we can do the front, though there's another exhaust piece I want to get, even though I'm pretty sure, let's see, front exhaust section I6. I can't remember if it'll flip out if this is in the car or not when I go to take the engine out. I guess we'll find out. Okay, now that's all out. I'm going to move the engine crane over here now. So I have one good bushing. I need to buy 11 more. Let's see, I'm going to need to buy wheels again. I should have just bought all 4 of the rims at once. I know they're all the same size on this car. Okay, let's get rid of the tie rods and the sway bars and the brakes. I better go in and buy those now before I forget. Because it was generic front sway bar and sway bar B. Okay, the hubs, and probably the rack too. I think it actually has standard tires on it. I can't tell what that is. Doesn't matter. When the engine's all tricked out, it'll go really fast. But it'll be all over the place like most of these cars are. What else should I buy? Bottom, let's see, suspension arms. I just bought, no, I bought the right amount. I needed 2 of each. Okay, the wheels are done, so I can flush those. Cross member, steering knuckle, front axle knuckle cover. Crossmember B, remember to buy that. It's kind of important to have. Okay, now we can go ahead and install things. forgot. Normally I start by putting in the bushings and the crossmember and totally spaced it this time. I'm trying to do too many things at once. Okay, almost there. Get the other side done. Then we can yank the engine out. Okay, lower it down. I knew it. I frickin' knew it. Done enough of these cars, I should have remembered that. I don't think there's anything here. There's an engine block. There aren't even any pistons in it. Okay, just for grins, I'm gonna try and repair these things. Yeah, saved both of them. That's good at least. So, once again, we are building an engine from the ground up. I need 5 crankshaft caps, pistons, flywheel. No, I've got that at least. I need a oil filter. So I need an engine head, and I need 2 of these manifolds. Distributor cap, wires, camshafts, 2 of those, regular alternator. Oh yeah, I was like, I know I came here for something, and I got sidetracked. And I need a valve cover. I also need ignition stuff. I almost forgot. This thing has a coil. I already got the cap. I need a rotor. And I need 2 clips. And the other fun stuff, because I can get performance carbs for this thing, it needs 3 of them. And filters. I'm going to need camshaft caps too. I don't remember how many. This is going to get us a long way, the stuff that I bought. I didn't buy a water pump. Water pump i6. I know I'm going to need this crankshaft pulley, and I'm going to need 2 of these cam gears. There's the water pump and a water pump pulley. Okay, let's really get going on this engine now. I should have enough parts to get a long way into it. Okay, good. Now we can turn it over. I knew I was going to have to get a buttload of camshaft caps. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 camshaft caps. I also need to get the timing stuff. There's a timing sprocket or something that goes there. Okay, so I need 14 of these. Timing chain, timing sprocket, timing cover. There we go. And I'm going to need a couple of these belts. Serpentine belt B, serpentine belt A. That should be... I think that's going to be everything. Okay, perfect. That is all done. I love the look of the i6 engine when it's all complete. Just that classic straight 6 look. Pretty sure that everything is in it that needs to be there, so we can go. I think I need to, let's see. I don't think this needs a starter V8, but I don't remember. Yeah, I didn't buy a starter. I know I need one. This is one of those cars that you have to go up and down with a few times before you're done. Because I put that front exhaust section on, and you notice the exhaust manifolds that I bought before. I have to install them from the engine bay. They can't be in the starter too, so up and down, up and down. Okay, that should be 100%. Yep, 100% body, 100% parts. Car value is 712,000. 14,000 restoration bonus, so it's $726,000 right now. $179 horsepower to start. $307 horsepower, so yeah, get a pretty significant improvement there. And this one is, so with the body condition and the parts condition at 100%, you could sell this car right now for $855,000. So, and like I said, this is what I did early on when I was first playing the game, leveling up, gaining XP and all that. I must have done 10 of these cars leveling up. And some of them, pardon me, some of them sold for significantly more money. I think this one is only $855,000 because it's fairly high mileage, 178,000 miles. But let's see, $855. Let's go ahead and clean it up and see if it changes the value. I don't think it changes it significantly. So now it's 100% across the board, and the restoration bonus goes way up. I see that now. So we went from $855,000 to $1 million, 1.0 million. So yeah, $1,006,000. So yes, definitely. This is a big difference as opposed to that Bolt Reptilia R2 that I did, where after changing it, it didn't really significantly improve the value. Let's go ahead and paint it. I'm going to leave it the factory color because I'm going to sell the car. The factory color, I don't actually think any Aston Martin has ever been this color. I've been trying to kind of achieve the James Bond color. The one, the Goldfinger DB5, that kind of silvery, pearl silver that it had, and I haven't been able to achieve any analog to that color that I'm happy with. But anyway, fully painted, fully restored. Yeah, painting it didn't change the value at all. So we could have just sold it right then. And just for grins, we'll go ahead and drive it now. Actually, I think I don't need to move it. Okay, here we are in the right-hand seat, and let's see what it looks like. You can see the little DB5 logo on the trunk lid there. Yeah, the color is fine. It just doesn't seem right on this car. I'm gonna have to do some research and see what kind of colors that Aston Martin DB5s came with when they were new. I don't think they ever built more than about 800 of them, something to that effect. I looked it up on Wikipedia once, but I don't remember the numbers. Let's see what kind of performance it has. I imagine it's going to slide all over the place. Oh, we're drifting to the right a lot. I was going to say we're tracking pretty straight, but it started to drift pretty good to the right. Speed is going up, though. Can we get 150? No, I don't think we can. 140, 141. Maybe. No, not quite. 145. Alright, cool. If I fool around with the gearing, I could probably get it up. I could probably get it faster, but it's not really the point of this. Okay, here we are, and I'm going to put the car back here. Okay, so it is 100% rebuilt. We've test driven it. It's very nice. We can go ahead and sell it now. And remember, if you're playing on PC, get the Steam mod, get the mods from the Steam Workshop, because this car, before I fixed the frame and the interior, was worth $850,000. Now that it's fully restored and I got the full restoration bonus, it's worth a little over $1 million. But if you do cars like this, you'll have money coming out of your ears, just like me. Okay, so that'll bring this episode to a close. I'll work on the DeLorean next time. Maybe I'll do it on the side. This car I don't think takes very long to do, but anyway, I'll do that next time. And so you have that to look forward to, at least. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you for our next Junkyard pickup. And on that note, bye for now.